Whew, guys. How many of you out there got some in-law problems? I've got a viewer who wrote to us with a problem she needs some help with. Let's see what we can do. Ready? Come on in. Hey Rude Rangers, it's time to hear about people with problems from far and near. For most of them there seems no hope. Some of these letters must be a joke. I must admit, at times I feel these letters we get, they can't be real. But take it from me, the letters are true, and I'm as shocked as most of you. I don't know why they're asking us, but help them out, we surely must. So sit right down, let's take a look at people with problems inside this book. Hi, Mr. Rudy here, and it's time for another chapter from the Book of Problems. Let's see what happens. And you know what, Rude Rangers? Before we get into this, a little public service announcement. Don't get old. Things fall apart, you're creaky, you're achy, you can't see as well anymore. And now Mr. Rudy has his special reading glasses. No, don't like to wear them, but I need to. And because this problem seems like it's got some stuff going on, we want to be able to read it all properly. I've been struggling through some of these letters. You can notice when you see the squint, it means I can't see. But here we go. All right, let's do this. All right. We'll leave that there. Okay. Dear Rudy, before I say anything else, let me say that I'm struggling to like, much less love my mother-in-law. And given the stunt that she recently pulled, it's become even harder. Each year, I plan a week-long summer vacation for my parents that includes myself, my husband, and our 3 kids. My parents live several states away and struggle with technology, so staying connected on things like Zoom and Meets and the Facebook portal is always a challenge. What is Facebook portal? Is that something new that I'm not up on? I'm going to check that one out. If any of you know about Facebook portal, please put that in the comment section, because I may need to check that one out. Okay. Parents struggle, got technology, staying connected is hard. Okay, back to the letter. This annual trip is my personal Christmas present to my parents, and not only do I plan it, but I pay for the entire thing on my own. Without asking me directly, my mother-in-law not only arranged for her to join the trip this year, but also invited her 2 daughters, their husbands, and their children to attend as well, and they all accepted. Oh, hell no! Rudy, she lives 20 minutes away from me and sees me, my husband, and our children almost every day. She watches the kids after school while I'm at work. We also go to her house on Sunday for family dinner, and we've been doing that every year. We've been doing that oopsie, don't get old, these glasses. We've been doing that every Sunday for years. I think it's incredibly disrespectful to me, my parents, and children for her and her kids to intrude on our private trip and private time together. But my husband's attitude is the more the merrier, and he tells me that I'm being mean, denying them access. I, however, feel he's avoiding a confrontation and is afraid to discuss with his mother how inappropriate her actions were. His mother and I have a cordial but sometimes cold relationship, so anything I say to her will be seen as an attack. We have and would be willing to do a separate vacation with just her and her family, so I don't understand why she needs to intrude into mine. When we've taken separate vacations with her family, it's all but stated my family should not be joining us. How can I help her see that this trip is all about me and my family without starting World War III? Signed, Moore is not Merrier in Mercer County. Okay, your in-laws invited themselves on a trip that you planned with just your family and your kids. I do think that there probably will be World War III if you do a direct, confrontation with your mother-in-law. She clearly wants to be in the mix and doing something with you and inviting, the rest of her family. Now, I will just say this. I don't think you're wrong. I do kind of think you're right, But to me, I think there's a bigger picture, especially if this woman's watching your kids after school, because shout out to free childcare, because it's expensive. I still get aftershocks sometimes thinking about those daycare bills. My suggestion to you is this. Let her come, let her daughters come, let her husband and their kids and all of them come. But what you do is this. Plan distinct activities for you, your children, and your parents, and don't tell them anything about it. So, for example, if you want to go swimming and pet the dolphins, you only buy 5 tickets, and you don't even tell the mother-in-law the rest of what you're doing. You make sure everyone that's going to pet the dolphins is up in the car, and off you go, and let them wake up and wonder where you are while they're at the Marriott courtyard at the waffle bar trying to make that waffle not stick to the pan. I think you do, a couple of things like that so that you have your private moments, and then they'll get the hint. While you're off doing your thing, they can do their thing. Don't discuss you doing your thing and them doing their thing, because then that'll be well, why don't you want us there? And you don't want all that. Just book it, just do it. You leave, you come back. After about the second or third type trip like that, they'll get the message. There'll be some after effects later where they'll tell you that they felt excluded. You tell them you're sorry that they felt that way, but your kids and your parents have gotten their time, and you've kind of gotten what you want. I don't know about your marriage with your husband. I don't know if he's truly avoiding confrontation. I do know that as I continue to get older, and shout out to me because I had a birthday not too long ago, it's more important for me to have peace than it is for me to be right. So I think it's not worth arguing with your husband about this. He's not going to change his opinion in regards to his mother, and she's definitely not going to change. You're still going there for Sunday dinner. You're still letting her watch your kids. She's still only 20 minutes away, and you didn't write it in a letter, but I bet she does a pop-up or two here and there. She probably also cleans your house, which I know some people find insulting, but if you want to come in there and pick up my dirty drawers and do all of that stuff and vacuum and dust for me and be the maid and I don't pay you, I love it. Well, with that being said, go on your trip, enjoy this time with your parent. Do not let your mother-in-law and your in-laws get to you or stress you. You are too blessed to be stressed. More is not merrier, but it doesn't have to make it a disaster or a mess. Focus on you and your family. I thank you for watching. I am so excited that you wrote to us. And where exactly is Mercer County? If you can, chime in the comment section below. Let us know exactly where that is. Those of you watching, if you've got a problem that you want some help with, please email us at programming@ruderangers.com. We'd be happy to address your issue. Also, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you can, follow us on Instagram. We love you guys. Have a great day.